Ugh. I think I'll pass on the beer. Can't have a hangover tomorrow. I don't mind a hangover. Huh? Did I order for you? The beer's all mine. Okay, 23. You can't hold a beer? I know. Nah, enough nagging. Let's talk about something fun. I haven't drank in a while. This is making me want to drink. I haven't drinking since, I think, New Year's. It's been 6 months. God. Let's talk about something fun. Like what? I don't know, Jason, you start. How did it go with those kids? How's it going between you and C2? How did you get to know Ivan Zhang? What kind of person is Chameleon? How did it go with those kids? Come on, no work talk. This is kind of important. The point of having fun is to not talk about important stuff. Anyway, just know that they're safe, okay? I have a friend in the shithole and he gets stuff done, alright? I heard it's an awesome hacker helping people out all the time. She's awesome, but I'm awesomer. She's gonna return those brats to their own homes, leave it to her. Won't Vision come after that? Got it. Now, talk about something else. How's it going between you and C2? What do you think? It's been only a day or two since you last checked, and we're busy working on the case this whole time. I thought by now it should have been over. Well, look what we have. Ugh. But it's time tomorrow. It has to be over for real. I don't know if that's true. Isn't that like the norm of your life? Huh, the norm it is. One case after another, never any private time. Thing is, given the scope and scale of this mess, I don't think it's ever going to be over. There will be one hell of an aftermatch. Hey, why are we talking about work again? Bad boy Jason. He asked about your relationship, then you led to work. Alright, my bad. Let's try again. How did you get to know Ivan Zhang? Old man Zhang? Long story. Let's start from the beginning. I said it's a long story, mind you. You asked? Okay, I'm sorry. He's an outsider, originally from Huayan. Wait, these days it's called District 13. Back in his hometown, he was some kind of high roller owning a mining company. Wow. All was good until one day, the Fire Nation
when the Fire Nation attacked.
Growl wanted to take over his business. Then, you know, Growl was on expansion spree in Huayan, buying every single competitor out. For those who did not want to sell, they had plenty of ways to persuade them. So Old Man Zhang sold his mine to Growl on the cheap before anything could happen to his family. There is a big gap between business ownership in Huayan and weapon smuggler in Wanpei. I'm coming to that part, shut up. Okay, now Zhang isn't a man to just quietly go away. He moved his family out, pulled some strings, and got a shitload of dynamites. Oh, we love a little good revenge. No shit. When Growl came to check their new purchase, the mine was wiped off the map. That's what you call going out with a bang. It's nothing, here comes the fun part. Growl was pissed. They tore the local mining community apart to find the culprit. With Zhang making an example, local miners and business owners united to duke it out with Growl. The riot went on for 4 months, gunfights pretty much every day, dead bodies everywhere, basically a civil war. Oh, hold on, how come I've never heard about this? Me neither. All I can remember about Growl and Huayan are positive stories. Well, I just recall some stories about a protest or something, but a civil war? Seriously? Always trust the government's censorship capabilities. How did it end? Locals were no match for Growl in terms of firepower. No worries, our old man Zhang came to help. He pulled a couple of strings at Huayan Airport. How many strings does this guy have? Anyways, he got a portion of Sunrise's export weapons before they could be shipped out. You're shitting me. With these supplies, the war escalated. The local government couldn't do a thing. After a while, the central government decided enough is enough. They asked Sunrise to step in. No surprise, you know which side won. How many died? 9. Just 9? Huh? Just 9? You know what I mean. With Growl and Sunrise together, it should have been a massacre. Sunrise just sent 2 OWL agents. They picked out all riot leaders within a day. Their families, friends, associated, all disposed of. Then the riot was over. You know the rest? Growl controlled Huayan's mining business. As to Zhang, he started the war, then fled to Wanpei under a new identity. Where here he built up a little smuggling empire using the profits to support victims of the Huayan Civil War. That includes both riot participants and those involuntarily involved, and sneaking them out of Huayan, giving cash support, so on and so forth. So he's a good man. I wouldn't call him that. He's not the worst. He's not the worst smuggler, weapon smuggler. He could be doing a lot worse. So how did you get to know him? I was assigned to handle the aftermath of the riot. In the process, I found Zhang and his current business. Instead of turning him in, I offered a partnership. Al doesn't know about him. Why didn't you turn him in? Yes. He's a valuable ally. You think he's a good man. You want him to keep helping people. You think I'm that kind, huh? Answer me. Sorry, I don't feel like telling. Let's just say your guess is the correct answer. Phew, that was a long story. Now you know Zhang's background. Don't tell anyone, mind you. Of course I won't. Now let's try something else. What kind of person is Chameleon? Scum. No background, no history. Even Owl can't find anything on him. He takes money from the big corps and do their dirty work like this time. Can't Owl take him out? He only works for corps. Why? Because mercenary groups, like everyone else, prefer reliable clients. Being an illegal trade, they can't sue the employer for a breach of contract. Dealing with the comp police is their #1 taboo, haha. Corps have a reputation to protect. If things go south, mercenary groups could blackmail them. Speaking of Chameleon, he's a quirky case, even in the world of mercenary, very unpredictable. Hiring him means there's always a chance of backfiring. He's still in business because his men are the best. I'm surprised that Vision hired him. Why? Vision needs someone to get things done, likely like the transaction today. They should have hired someone more reliable. So I guess today was only a side job. Chameleon was really hired for the security of the facility. What facility? What else? The one we're about to break into tomorrow. Ah, yes. Again, Chameleon's group isn't known for security business. This is fishy. What are they known for then? Demolition, massacre, stuff like that. Loud, messy jobs. Also, it doesn't make sense that Chameleon took the contract. He and his men enjoy action. They are psychopaths. Yeah. Things like armed escort and security guards are considered boring. What does that mean? How do you know them that well? Personal experience? He's been working havoc everywhere for a long while. There's a clear pattern. There must be something we don't know going on, but we don't have time to find out what. Whatever it is, treat Chameleon as a major threat. He's wanted by Owl because he kills Owl agents for the thrill of it. What a thrill. He has taken out how many? 4? Yeah, 4 of us. What? Is he that dangerous? Nin engaged him quite a few times. She had the upper hand but couldn't apprehend or kill him. Chameleon, on the other hand, wants to kill Nin at all costs. Today is just another example. And Nin walked right into his trap. Thank you, Jason, or else I wouldn't know. Why does he hate C2 so much? For him, Nin is a major pain in the ass. Let's talk about something else, Jason. How many out of subjects? Okay. 23? Aren't you drinking too much? Don't forget tomorrow. Exactly, drinking is part of my preparation ritual. No such thing. We're zooming in again. Hey, listen. Suppose you love this person, you'd want them happy, right? Is that even a question? Of course I'd want Fran happy. What if this person keeps doing stuff that makes themselves unhappy? What will you do? Huh? Why would they do that? They just do. Maybe psychological disorder or something? You get the idea? I'll probably help them get over this disorder, maybe? Got to do something. Can't just leave them be. What about you, Jason? I would listen to them. Find something I can do for them. I wouldn't do a thing unless they come to me asking for help. I don't know. Every person is a different case. True, but there's such a general... There should be a general principle. Maybe I'll do something for them. No, I judge these things case by case. Yeah, it really depends on what the specifics are. Okay? Is this somehow related to Nin? Oh, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Yeah, she's kind of self-abusive, won't you say? What do you mean by self-abusive? She keeps stepping into a business that have totally nothing to do with her. Yeah, she's like that. They gave me a smile that seems to mean I know, right? Nin has this sense of responsibility. Everybody has it, but hers is pathologically strong. She just has to do something for the world to save the correct. With great power comes great responsibility. Haha, yes. She quotes that all the time. It sounds good, but doesn't make sense. How so? Because it's an unreasonable order. Power and responsibility are separate things. Whoever came up with this line is telling people with power to take up more responsibility. It's not a proposal, it gives no reason, just a blunt order. I mean, who the hell takes up additional responsibility for no reason? Just because a random dude said so? Nin did just that, knowing that she doesn't have to. But is it a bad thing? I mean, at least I look up to Nin because she does that. I'm worried about her. This sense of responsibility makes her stubborn. She does things with terrible risks because of it. All these secret investigations without Owl's approval. The risk in a scale escalates every time. This time against Vision, we're screwing with something way too big for us, and we don't even know if there's a legit case. I've been against this operation from the beginning, but she just won't listen. Involving civilians evading a flop farm without a warrant. Breaking into the flop core. We are not even sure if there's anything to investigate. and she's broken more laws than I can count. All this time, I'm just standing by her side, being her minion. Today is just another example. She could have pulled out, but chose to bet with her own and Jason's lives. Thank you for telling me, Jason, or else I wouldn't know. She'd never tell me. She was going to tell you. Sure, but not today, right? Wait till this is over, she'd say, when the timing is right, and the timing is never right. It's the only way. She uses the same excuse every single time. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Well, there are other ways. She just chooses to not see them. She does what has to be done. Nothing. Oh, she taught you well. Now we have a pair of consequentialists. What? The kind of people who believe the consequences that justifies the means. Yeah. Ends justify the means. If the result is good, the process doesn't matter. Isn't that how you see things? Probably. I'm not like you. Yeah, I'm not like you either. She seems to be tired of this conversation already. Me and Nin, we're not the same type. You know what, 23? Maybe we are both piling too much expectation on Nin. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. 100%. That's my impression. What do you mean? I know I idolize her and I'm not ashamed of it. The Nin I see is not real. It's what I want her to be. Lawrence is somewhat dejected. I'm not like you. Idolizing is not my thing. Right, you're not idolizing her, but we're doing essentially the same thing. You want Nin to grow into what you want her to be, but she refuses to. She's just the person that she is. You are projecting unrealistic expectations onto her. In the process, you forget that she's her own woman. Instead of trying to understand her, you choose to enforce demands on her. Come to think about it, isn't that kind of selfish? Yeah. It's the same thing with George Liao and Jeff, whatever, I forget his name. Where George is trying to make decisions for him. And Jeff is like, that's not, like, I could, yes, but also like, dude, you gotta let me live my life. You know, and 23 is kind of doing that, but C2 is way too, she's the one with the power, which is the difference in that dynamic, where George is the one with the power. Huh? Dude, are you really Lawrence Chang, not possessed or high on something? I can't believe you just said that load of therapist crap. That means... way to deflect. Lawrence can't look her in the eye. You know what? You're right. I wanted Nin to grow into the woman I want since day one. I never accepted her as she is. A lot of her decisions seemed ridiculous to me. I call her stubborn, unreasonable. The truth is, I'm just too selfish to even try to understand her. It happens to everyone. Love blinds. Does the sudden realization change anything? Nope. Nothing at all. It's like nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I still love her. Okay, I'm done. So soon? Gotta prepare for tomorrow and dress Nin's wounds. Just dress the wounds, no hanky panky. That's crazy. I'm a woman with class. She looks really, really tired. Good night, you two. Night. Good night. Calling sex hanky panky is crazy. Jason, do you think 23 is alright? How are you feeling, Lawrence? I caught him by surprise. Alright, I guess. He seems lost. I'm thinking about what 23 said about Nin. Never mind, forget it. Hey, do you smoke? Nope. Nope. Never mind. I should get some rest. You too. Tomorrow will be one heck of a long day. You're going back? Yeah, we could use some rest. Need a cigarette? Count me in. No need. Didn't you just say you don't smoke? Good night, Jason. Please let me know if you need me for anything. Good? He wanted to talk about something. Brandon was right. These people are less reliable than I expected. I'm gonna talk to the guy who's possessing me. Wait, what the hell was I thinking? What possessing? Damn it, my head. The fuck? That's my line. I think I just dragged you inside. Exactly like C2 said. She's not shitting, yeah? Is she? He's talking to me. The controller, the possessor? Now you tell me, what the hell do you think you were doing? Why tell Fran about your possession? I told you over and over again, never ever do that. I forgot. Sorry, I actually let it slip. Don't you think she has the right to know? Hey, maybe it's not the right time yet. She is not ready. Don't you ever do this again? You can grab control like any moment now. Maybe not at will, but I am getting more control over it. C2 has noticed, hasn't she? Enough talk about that. How's my body doing? What do you mean? Can't you feel it's your body? Very vaguely. Were you being to a pulp today? Did they break something? It should be reasonably alright, I guess. I don't feel a thing, man. It's your body. Is that so? I thought you'd take over the sensation. If C2 is right, my body should be extraordinarily sturdy. Probably I don't need to worry about it. Hold on, what's happening to the body when we're both here? You mean now? It's sitting in the noodle shop, probably zoning out. Wait, it's waking up. We will talk later. Are we gonna talk to Kin or whatever? Oi, wake up. You still alive? I'm alright. That was not a real question. Can't hold your beer. You people didn't order a lot of beer. You, whatever you are, can get drunk. Oh, the body's still human, I see you. Yo. By what? Never mind. Time to close shop. Not expecting to see you again so soon, and you're hanging out with 23? Small world, huh? Wait, you. What the hell do you want to do? What do you mean? You know what I mean? This is not your body. What do you want to do with it? I'm trying to help this body's rightful owner. Help? How do you know you're helping? Maybe he doesn't want you to mess with Big Corpse? I can communicate with him. You can? Creepy, you and your kind. Does C2 know about it? Yes. Most likely they don't. Or else they won't work with things they don't understand. Listen, I don't know what your purpose is, nor do I care, but this body has an owner and he has a life. Please don't ruin it. Why do you care so much about him? I won't do that to him. I have my plans, don't get in my way. I won't do that to him. Guess I have to trust you. You know what? I've seen plenty of folks like you. You've seen a lot of MBUs. I mean, people like you. You're doing Owl's dirty work because you don't have a choice. They need you for a snitch. They need you for snitch or muscles, yeah? Yeah. And let me guess, it involves some huge-ass corporation. How do you know? I know them long enough to know their line of work. Have you thought about what happens afterwards? Afterwards, nothing? Do you mean there's something bad waiting for me? Never thought about it. I work for them in exchange for protection. You mean something's waiting bad for me? Pretty much. They will move on to other cases you're forgotten. Whatever aftermath this operation has, you will be the one footing the bill. What if there's no aftermath? Huh? I've lived long enough and never seen one job wrapping up aftermath free. Think about it yourself. What if Al doesn't want to leave you alone? Or whatever forced your fucking with fucks back? What are you getting at? Say it already. I'm saying that you... No, Jason Dye needs an exit plan. Corporations rule this world. Once they see you, you can't make them unsee you. In short, it won't end well. I have enough real-life cases to support my point. 23 did help you know. She told you about me? Yep. Yes, she did help. Not without getting some benefit out of it. What benefit can you offer them? She also helped you because it's the right thing to do. A man could dream. Having worked with her for ages, I'm telling you, she's not the type. Ever heard of the Moonflowers? They can be you and Jason Dye's way out. They offer protection to all civilians who the government or corporations find inconvenient, like you. They will take me in? Of course. Trust me, you will need them. I take it out, huh? There's one condition though. If you're to join the Moonflowers, Jason Dye must leave his past life behind. Not you. You don't really have a life. They will give him a new identity to start over in a place where nobody knows him. This helps extend to him alone. He can't bring anybody along. Why? Because it's safer for him and them alike. If someday in the future you need them, come find me in this restaurant, 4 a.m. Any Wednesday, I'll take you over. Are you a member of the Moonflowers? No. I attract too much attention as a business owner. They usually keep a safe distance, but they trust me enough for referrals. There, I said it. Why are you helping me? I'm helping Dye, not you. I've been possessed myself. We're birds of a feather. I'm not what you'd call a good man. Could use some good deeds to balance my karma. Okay. Don't want to go to hell when I croak. Thank you. Just remember, you have choices. Now screw 'em. I'm curious about the other guy. The kin. I'm just gonna call him the kin because that's all I know how he's referred to as. Is Lawrence gonna be here smoking a cigarette in the background? I guess not. Alright, well. Wonder what's waiting for us at home. Oh wait, he's here. See if I can talk to him again. Oh, hey Jason. Oh, I forgot you don't smoke. I don't mind. Bear with me, I'm almost done. Those scars. Oh, he took his mask off. Oh, this? I never told you why I wear a mask all the time. These are souvenirs from Tendril. They still itch when exposed to cold air, hence the mask. Don't you put the mask back on? I'm sorry for what happened. Not that bad, kind of like wearing glasses. I got used to it. Can I help you with something? No, I'm just checking on you. Just wondering what you're doing. How are you holding up? Not too bad. What kind of person do you think Nin is? An independent soul? Stubborn mule, an agent of justice, an independent soul. A doer. Yeah, she's like that. You know how I idolize her? I see her as a hero? Now I'm starting to think maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you are. Why? She's not perfect. Idolization is always followed by disillusion. That is right, but I don't think it's the key of the issue. The thing with Nin is that she is not what I expected. What do you mean? What did you expect her to be? A true hero? There's no such thing. I know this sounds like a child talk, haha, but I seriously mean it. When I first got to know her, she told me that this world will slowly kill itself if nobody is there to make change. Once you realize this, you're one of the few that the world counts on. If you stay out of it, you're contributing to the world's ultimate demise. That convinced me. I decided to follow her to the end of the world. All this time, she's risking her own life to fight injustice. Either through Owl or as herself, she never backs down. But this time it's different. Nin is hesitating, I'm sure of it. You think she's protecting Vision? She's doing better than 23. 23 is always hesitating. We should compare Nin to her usual self. She's holding back from the very start, using excuses like insufficient evidence and such. We had everything necessary to arrest Shane Yan, but she chose not to. We have found out Vision's illegal deals, but barely done anything about it. This operation has been taking one detour after another. Are we dancing around something I don't know? It's as if Nin doesn't really care about stopping Vision. Don't you think so, Jason? About what she did? She gave an explanation to everything you don't agree with. She's maybe a little weird, but nothing out of the ordinary yet. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I think she's a bit too hesitant too. Alright. Negotiation with Vision that I absolutely don't agree with. Never. Letting them go can't possibly be right. Do you agree with Nin on that too? Sorry, but I actually do. We have to. I don't agree with her. Honestly, I'm okay either way. I don't agree with her. I know you wouldn't. I believe this is a matter of faith. For me, I always want to be just or right. And I thought Nin would agree with me. She knows that justice is not enforced by talking or following rules. Sometimes we must get our hands dirty, make sacrifices, and enforce it by force. Don't you agree? Does that justify sacrificing victims? Say what's your definition of justice? Everyone has a different definition. Here's mine. Justice means bad people get the punishment they deserve. At the source of every bad deed, there is a bad person. Taking out this root is the top priority. Is that wrong? In a perfect world, yes. The real world is more complicated. What is your definition then? Justice means everyone receives the help that they deserve. Justice means leaving a positive influence on the world. Justice is the voice of the people. I don't like any of these answers. I don't know, the question is beyond me. Never thought about it? No, who the hell thinks about these lofty things for a pastime? I do, but there's no conclusion. No, I don't believe justice is a thing. How could you? Anyway, now I see you don't agree with my definition of justice. I think that's a good way to put it. I don't think there is justice, because for some people, they'll think your justice is revenge. And for other people, they'll think that what your justice is like not hard enough. It's so subjective. People will call your justice cruelty. Jason, I really hate Vision and people like them. They robbed me of my life and pay nothing for their crime. And every time they get away, they're encouraged to try worse. Someone must administer the punishment that is overdue. Make them pay, make them bleed. Make them afraid, so afraid that they have to look sideways and behind before they do anything. I will not back down. I'm avenging myself as well as all their victims. Jason, for the last time, will you stand by me against Nin? No. He's almost shocked. But you said you didn't agree with Nin. Why refuse now? Because you're acting out of hate, not justice. Because I can't agree with your justice. Because this is Fran's best interest. I've made up my mind. Because you're acting out of hate, not justice. But we can still agree on the same result. Together, we can stop Nin's plan and let Vision pay. Okay, I'm tired of this. Looks like I can't convince you. It's just... Am I wrong? I've been wrong all this time. Everyone is siding with Nin except for me. I don't think I'm siding with Nin. I just don't think I'm siding with you. Those things are not mutually exclusive. Or... No, that's not the word. It's not a zero-sum game. I don't understand. I believe I'm enforcing justice. But none of you agree. Nin and 23 insist I'm acting out of revenge. Is it so? Am I really blinded by revenge? You do prioritize revenge over saving lives? Ask yourself. By your own definition, you're enforcing justice. Get some rest, Lawrence. Ask yourself. I did, but there's no answer. What do you want to hear from me? Keep asking until you get an answer. What do you want to hear from me? If I can see that Nin and 23 are right, and I'm acting purely out of revenge, is that really so wrong? Depends on the outcome. There's no right or wrong. You choose the path. Don't ask me. Ask those people who you think we should sacrifice. I don't think there is a right or wrong. My choice, huh? I want to do good to make this world a better place. I see many bad things happening every day, even at this moment. People pretend these things don't exist until they become one of the victims. It's true. I want to change this. What happened to me, I won't allow it to happen again to anyone. I see an issue, I solve an issue, one step at a time. I must address it at the root, taking out the people who started it. Or so I believe. So you want to avoid tragedies from the source? There's a price to do that, and you know it? Of course I do. Vision might kill all the test subjects to cover it up. What if the test subjects want it? What do you mean? Maybe they want someone to avenge them, even if they die in the process. I was in exactly the same situation once, and I would want that. I know how they feel. They'd want that. They'd pay any price for revenge, fulfilling their wishes justice. But you also wanted your parents to die before you, or get tortured before you. Why are you looking at me like that? Am I wrong? Revenge and justice are the same thing now, huh? What? I don't mean... I see you tried really hard to justify your revenge. Your definition of justice is changing awfully fast. Ugh. I think I'm seeing everything clearly now, Jason. Maybe I didn't really care that much about justice. It's an excuse to convince myself to justify my impulse. What do you think now? It takes a ton of guts to face one's darker side. You're a very brave man. Thank you. I could use more nice words like that. Everyone's been calling me childish or immature these past few days. It's the inner conflict, right? I do think you can be both immature and also trying to tackle that immaturity, which is a very brave thing to do. And I can respect a person who's trying their best to do that. Now I see it. We should negotiate with Vision for the safety of their test subjects, then punish them for what they did maybe at a later time. Actually, this negotiation alone should teach them a good lesson. Knowing we have their darkest secrets, they'd be more cautious. They'll at least think twice before trying anything illegal again. Exactly the same conclusion as C2's. He's pretty smart. However, I was selfish, alright, and I put my revenge above everything else. That much I admit. But I'm not giving it up. I just can't give up this hate and this urge to fuck consequence. Yeah, fuck consequences and make Vision pay. That's the impulse. That's the revenge. When you're like thinking about IFS, there's the different parts of Lawrence that I'm like seeing here. The idea of revenge has taken root. What can I do about it? He's doubting himself. Go do it. Have your revenge. Wait, whoa. I'm not giving it up. I just can't give up this hate and this urge to fuck consequences and make Vision pay. The idea of revenge has taken root. What can I do about it? Go do it. Have your revenge. It's totally alright to harbor an idea. Taking action would be something very different. It's true. It's very true. But it feels awful keeping this dark urge inside. It's part of walking the right path. Right. One of those inconvenient facts, Nin never had to worry about this. She somehow keeps everything under control. You don't know that? Maybe she's as torn as you are. It takes years of tough life to attain that level of detachment. Meaning I'm still too young? I don't think it's about age. I think it's about experience. I think I know what to do. Thank you, Jason. I'm glad we had this talk. I could use this talk too. We helped each other. I'm not 100% certain about everything yet, but there's a clear direction. He's not so lost anymore. Probably good news. It's late. Don't let me keep you any longer, Jason. What about you? I'll walk around for a while. I like Wanpei streets at night. Helps me think. Don't worry about me. This works take long. This won't take long. Good night. Tell Miss Chang I'm sorry for keeping you this long. Haha. We're in love. It'll be over soon. Trust me, Jay. I'll be well. Right on. I should go to bed too. Let me take a shower. Jason, Lawrence, could you do me a favor? I was calling 23, but she didn't pick up. Could you check on her and Nin? I sense something's not right. Hopefully it's just me. That's it. Thank you. He hung up. Are they just having sex? Are they just having sex? Who is it? 23? Yeah, it's me. Can I help you? Nothing, just checking on you guys? I see you got nothing better to do, haha. I'm in the middle of something now, whatever you want. Can we leave it for tomorrow? Good night. Good night! Just me? Or is her voice kind of quivering? God, they're definitely having sex. Anyways, take shower. There's no way they're not fucking. Oh my god. Hey. That's so funny that Lawrence would try checking in. Hey. So, what do you think? About what? It's been one hell of a long day. Which part? Yeah. Well, C2? You mean what Chameleon and Helper said? That C2 could be working for a competitor of Vision's? Correct? Is she hiding something from us? I know you pursue the subject and she did give an answer. Do you think maybe I shouldn't have asked? I thought you'd pursue it. Do you think maybe I shouldn't have asked? No, you did well. I'd do the same if I were in the cockpit. Free agent of Grandma. That's top secret, provided she's not lying to us. In that case, she doesn't have a good reason to keep us in the dark. But you think she's lying? No, I believe her. Let's approach it from another angle. Suppose, in the worst case scenario, that C2 is in fact working for one of Vision's competitors. She still has no reason to hurt us. The worst she could do is to leave us behind when things start to get hectic. Based on what I've seen, she won't even do that. She's keeping secrets alright, but she's still essentially an altruist. Like at the construction site, she didn't bolt like Helper did. Instead, she confronted Chameleon and his men all by herself for a bunch of random kids. I have trouble imagining her work for a corporation for profit. What do you think? I don't think she's lying about her motive. I don't believe in altruists. They only exist in fairy tale. Okay, I don't think she's like... She's very particular in the way that she lies. I don't think she's lying about her motive. Yeah, we have an what was that? An agreement on that? Well, reality is what it is. Trust C2 or not, she's our only chance of survival. We have to go with the flow, I guess. Just never having a say in my own life. The way how C2 front Chameleon was cut an eye-opener, it's like a superhero movie. If she's not bullshitting, I will be able to pull that off too with some training. Then I won't need protection from anybody. I can totally take care of myself and friend. Although one-on-one combat is one thing, I need protection against the establishment. Owl. She said we will join Owl sooner than expected. She made it sound like a bad thing, but I think it's exactly the opposite. She loathes Owl because she's a helpless idealist. She can't cope with all those dirty deals Owl makes with corporations under the counter. I, on the other hand, don't give a flying fuck. If Owl wants to maintain the status quo, fine by me. So here's my plan. Once the time comes, I'll take C2's referral, join Owl, and cut ties with her, alright? Or right after. Why cut ties? You don't have to be a genius to tell she's not popular with an Owl. The kind that just can't stop being a troublemaker. I don't want to be seen as a part of her gang. That would be counterproductive, right? But she helped you? I see. Now you know my plan. What do you think? What I think doesn't matter. You've made up your mind. What do you care? It's a good idea. Sorry, I wouldn't agree with you. What do you care? You're the only one that I can discuss anything with. I believe you care about me and Fran. I've been possessed many times, but you're the first who bothers to talk to me. You know what? Even if I'm not possessed, the Jason Dye people see from day to day isn't me. That Jason doesn't know what I know. He's not aware of being possessed. I am the real Jason, but I have never really lived. I've been locked in this room since the dawn of time before you came. Sorry, I wandered off. Let's get back to the subject. I would join Owl, then cut ties with C2. What do you think? I wouldn't agree with you because there's another option. What do you think I should do then? Join Owl, but keep in touch with C2. Don't join Owl. Take Ivan Zhang's offer and get a new life. Why? That would give Fran true freedom. She said I should respect her choices. She also said she'd respect your choices. You know, she'd never be a puppet, not willingly. She also said she'd respect your choices. Then she'd reshape herself to fit into the future that I chose. What do you think she would do? She will search all over the world for you? Oh, you have to abandon her? I didn't realize. I don't know. If one day I chose to leave her, it must be a decision for my own interests. For example, I can't keep Fran with me at the cost of her freedom. It's me who decides whether she is losing her freedom, not her. So you're changing your mind? No, I stand by my decision, but I'll think about it. Thank you. I didn't realize that we would be abandoning Fran. Damn. There really is no right answer. How about your talk with Lawrence? I'm glad you cared so much about that boy. I thought you'd be against it. I don't blame you. What I said yesterday did sound like I loathed them all. But with Lawrence, you did a good thing, a great thing. You stopped him. Stopped him, yes? It's not for you, if not for you, he's gonna do something very stupid. How do you know? From personal experience, I've seen people like him. He's too innocent for this world. Young and foolish, but not forever. He will outgrow this phase. I'm not counting on it. Yeah, time's up. Yeah. From here on, the risk is seriously ramping up. I'm counting on you. I trust you. Do the right thing. Finish chapter 4. Alright.